Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to the second of the three games of the day. It's Khelbei Bangladesh presents Last Man Stands Dhaka League powered by Prive and sponsored by Fine Drinking Water. The first ball has been cut away straight away and they get off the mark. Zabir Al Nur Khan accompanied by HM Faiz Morshid. The clash is between Czech Republic and SPZ Boyz. It's a beautiful day, windy and breezy here at Lake Puri Cricket Ground. Down the leg side, the batter was looking to work it away, but eventually he decides not to put bat on ball, and that's a wise decision because they have got an extra delivery as well as a run. Pitched up, just pushed away, and they're coming back for the second. This is exquisite running. The best part was he didn't try to hit the ball hard, just pushed it. Just pushed with soft hand. The fielder had to run and cover a lot of ground. Fuad bin Sajjad, and for that reason they have been able to take that run. This is very good thinking, and this is why cricket is known as a mind game. You have to use your brain, not only the power. It's not about being muscular and hitting big shots all around the park. You have to be thoughtful. You have to think about the game. You have to read the game using your mind, using your sense. And you have to be very much watchful about the situation, what is transpiring. On the pads, just clipped away. This has been a positive start by Czech Republic, one of the strongest sides of Last Man Stands Bangladesh. In fact, both of these sides are very much prominent in terms of LMS Bangladesh, SPZ Boyz. This team consists of some seriously talented cricketers. Maidul Islam is of course one of them, the fast bowler. That was wide. Straight to the fielder for a single. So the first over gets completed. After one, it's 6 for none, Czech Republic. It's always important for the teams to set the tone right from the word go, because if you are able to set the tone, then of course the game can come to your side, and momentum is one of the most important things in cricket. So if you can take the momentum in your side and right from the beginning, then the game gets very easier for you, and that's what both of the teams would be looking to do in this point in time, as this is the very beginning of this game. Just the first over of the game has been bowled. It's Fayaz bin Sajjad, the brother of the skipper Fuad bin Sajjad. That was short, has been pulled away and pulled away for a boundary. Alright, that's gone for 6. I thought that one bounced once, but no, that's gone all the way. Easy pickings for Zabir Al Nur Khan. That was short, as I have already mentioned, and he got ample time to rock back and thump it away for 6. In this kind of pitches, you can't bowl short. Those are the gifts for the batters, which they're gonna accept gleefully if the batter is capable enough, and that is what Zabir Al Nur Khan did. Once again, he goes for a big shot but doesn't quite time it. Nevertheless, he will get a single. It's a different format of cricket, Last Man Stands, a new way of playing cricket. Commenced back in 2005 in England. This game is completely for the amateur players, and some new rules to make this game interesting. Well, there was a fielder inside the 38 circle for stopping that single, and exactly rightly pointed out by the skipper Fuad bin Sajjad, he has deployed the fielder in the correct position. He knew that he loves playing those dabs down towards deep third. On the pads, swept off. The skipper Fuad bin Sajjad mops it up and sends back to the keeper. Czech Republic, they lost their last game against Lila CC, and that was absolutely a blistering knock by Abdur Rahman Johnny. Has scored a century from just 12, not century, I beg your pardon, 50 from just 12 deliveries. We will get back to that. That was a brilliant shot. Nevertheless, the fielder does well to stop this one. The problem with this outfield is it's not that fast. It's not a scorching turf here at Lake Puri. The grasses are even within the 30-yard circle, but when it comes to the outfield, the balls that get stopped and the pace of the ball, even that one slows down. So that's been a problem for the batters and advantage for the fielding side. We will get back to that discussion. In the meantime, the second over has been done and dusted. It's 15 for none. Wrapped on the pads. A stifled appeal as well from Maidul Islam. The skipper Fuad bin Sajjad is asking the question to the umpire why this has been given as a not out, but no response from Raisul Islam Nafis, the most experienced campaigner in terms of umpiring in Last Man Stands Bangladesh. That was wide outside the off stump. He was looking to dab it away towards deep third, but doesn't find the connection. Beat by the pace, and as I was mentioning even in the commentary of the previous game, that this is a windy day here at Lake Puri Cricket Ground, so the usage of the wind would be something to see, but that's been nicely tucked away into the onside. He gets himself a boundary with that. Absolutely a delicate shot from the willow of HM Faiz Murshid on the pads, and he uses his wrist to clip it off for 4. Right, there was a big gap because the fielder Fuad bin Sajjad was stationed in the deep backward square leg. Another single added to the card. It's 22 for 2. Right, so the third over is done. After 3, it's 22 for none. And just to remind our viewers, the Last Man Stands World Cup is about to take place in Kenya in this month. In fact, in the next month, this is the last day of the May. In the next month, June, will be the month for LMS World Cup, and it's gonna take place in Kenya. And interestingly, 3 players from this game, Syed Mustahid Hussain, Injamam Haq, and Arifur Rahman Nabid, are taking part as the player of Bangladesh national LMS team. So of course it's a great feat to achieve for them. So big congratulations to these 3 players from Czech Republic. Once again, I'm mentioning their name: Inzamamul Haq, Arifur Rahman Nabid, and of course Syed Mustahid. That's clubbed downtown. The fielder is in a widish position, nevertheless, he gets to it due to the slow nature of the outfield. And let me mention the names of the players of LMS national team. Syed Mustahid Hussain, the skipper, who is playing for Czech Republic in this game, although not leading the side. MD Maruf Ahmed plays for Citibank, the skipper of the Citibank team. Injamamul Haq, the skipper of Czech Republic, an all-round cricketer, is playing for LMS national team. Faisal Ahmed from Dhaka Warriors played in the previous game. Right-arm fast bowler Faisal is playing in the LMS national team. Arifur Rahman Nabit, and I have to mention his name particularly, but in the meantime, that's a lovely cut shot, although straight to the fielder, and he did exceedingly well to stop this one. I was talking about Arifur Rahman Nabit. He stood number 1 in the world ranking of LMS, and among the 2.5 lakh LMS players, he was the number 1 bowler in the entire world. So what a feat to achieve for him. Of course, he would be a part of the Bangladesh national team, Arifur Rahman Nabit, and then SK Arifuzaman Akash from Citibank, the opening batter as well as the wicket keeper. So one of the wicket keeping options for Bangladesh national team. And then there has to be Tawfiqul Islam Noyon, a very experienced campaigner, has the experience of playing in Dhaka Premier Division Cricket League as well for Sheikh Jamal. He won it along with Mushfiqur Rahim in the same being in the same team back in 2020. A fast bowling all-rounder. He is also playing for LMS national Bangladesh national team. Then comes Farhan Zani Shovon, right-handed opening batter, a ferocious player. He loves playing shots all around the park, loves muscling the bowler. An explosive cricketer, Farhan Shovon. He is also from Citibank. So many players from Citibank team, and as we all know, they have a very good bunch of cricketers. So the representation of Citibank in LMS national team is also very much evident. Then comes Fariduddin Masood, the skipper of Dhaka Warriors, top order batter and right arm off break bowler. Shariful Islam Shoykot, absolutely a class cricketer, plays for Citibank and has a lot of power in his arms. And last but not the least, Imon Ahmed, right arm fast bowler and a middle order batter. So many names, so many achievements they have achieved. And especially if I have to talk about, it's Maruf Ahmed, who averages 48, which is humongous in LMS, because you can't bat after making a 50, but he is averaging 48. This is surreal. On the bats, clipped away. We almost got out of the discussion of the current match, but they have to be in our discussion because, of course, it's a great moment for LMS Bangladesh that the Bangladesh national LMS team is going to play in the LMS World Cup, and they have been one of the strong contenders for the trophy as well. Although there are some big names: South Africa, England, New Zealand, Australia. So they have to compete with all of them as well. 4,000 odd runs for Syed Mustahid Hussain. As I was mentioning, a very experienced campaigner. He has played 166 games in LMS, which is absolutely huge for any cricketer. That's picked up, although there is a fielder underneath it, and he grabs it. Well, is he inside the circle? Inside the rope? Well, umpires will look for the confirmation. Let's see. How does the confirmation come? Right, so the first 5 overs are done. It's 30 for none, Tech Republic, and there will be a change in the voice. Sahaf Mahmood will be joining in.
Tech Republic 31 without lost. Big shot, huge shot, and it's straight to the fielder. Hasn't got enough of that, and the first wicket loses. Well. Just after I have joined the commentary box, Tech Republic has lost a wicket. They're already batting under 6 runs per over. It's not a very good start from the batting side. We have already had one match today. It's a very good pitch to bat on. In spite of some facts, for example, the outfield is quite slow. The bounce coming from the pitch is not even. So there are some facts. Despite all those things, the weather today is fancy. It's overcast. There's wind. So the batting team is capitalizing this thing. And in the first match, there was a high scoring thriller. So Tech Republic winning the toss, deciding to bat first. They will also be trying to get a good score as a total. SPZ Boyz getting a breakthrough, and that's a very crucial one. Helps that towards deep point for a single. Fires bowling his third over. He's seemed to be like finishing off his spell early on in this innings. He's bowled very well, picked up a wicket, and that is the only wicket that has been lost by Tech Republic so far. Edged, and that's gonna run away for 4. A welcome boundary for Tech Republic. And that has come from the bat of Jabir Al Noor. Not a very good shot selection, but he was lucky in this case. They will take the boundary. There was a clever fielding setup. The third man was inside the 30-yard circle, but this time, however, it beats the third man who was inside the circle. Goes for the slog sweep, misses the ball completely, and the wicketkeeper shies the stumps. Couldn't hit that one. Anyways, that was signaled no ball by the umpire, I think. Or is it? Yes, it is a no ball, and free hit has been signaled as well. So it's a big opportunity for Tech Republic, especially for Said Mustahid to get onto his front foot and go for the big one. He's the new man into the crease. What have you got? Down the pitch. What a big hit that is! That goes 20 yards back into the crowd for 6. Six overs completed, 44 for 1. It was a bit expensive over. 13 runs coming off the last over. Prior to that, no ball. Easily tucked that one for a single. LMS, it's an exclusive game mode. 8 players per team, and that allows the batters to pick up singles easily, as the fielders are placed on the boundary lines in general. On the pads, works that towards deep square leg for a single. It's a 20 over tournament that includes 100 legal deliveries only. That was over pitched, driven that towards mid off, long off for a single. Cuts and cuts into the gap. Well, there is a guest among us. Wow. So, Mr. Dog is trying to be the 9th man for SPZ Boyz. It's now out of the ground. Anyways. On the pads. That's good fielding by the keeper. Didn't allow the batters to pick more than a single. Seven overs accomplished, 49 for 1. Goes for a big shot. That is into the gap. They will pick up just a single though. They are not being too active in terms of running between the wickets. All the players are deep on the boundary line. Off the back foot, straight to extra cover. We have got deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep extra cover, and a third man. Down the pitch. That's a thick outside edge, just wide of the mid of third man fielder. single taken. Mustahil on strike. He has batted really well so far. Gets across the crease, wide of the third man fielder. Just a single. So 5 singles of this over. 8 overs completed. 54 for 1. One ball remaining. My bad. Big shot. Has that gone all the way? Now, umpire has signaled a no ball, first of all, and perhaps it has gone all the way for 4. He has overstepped on this occasion, and that's not good bowling. It was turning out to be a very good over, but this time he has given away 5 runs, and plus, of course, he has to re-bowl another delivery. Free hit coming up. That's very bad bowling, just giving away runs to the opposition. Jabir on strike. Can he capitalize the free hit? Big shot. Over long off for a maximum. So perfect use of the free hit, and another big over has come to an end. 8 overs completed, 64 for 1. Eight overs completed, it's 64 for 1, and we have got a new bowler introduced into the attack. It's Owaidullah Shubho. Owaidullah Shubho into the attack. Tech Republic has been given away too many chances to free their arms. The batters, they were struggling in general, but thanks to those extra deliveries that allowed them to sneak away some runs. fuller length. Hits that one towards wideish long off for a single. It's a beautiful weather here at Lake Puri Cricket Arena. Comparing to the last week the weather was very hot and humid. Straight down the ground. Oh, that was a good stop from the bowler. He hits that one very hard. The long on was and the long off, both of the fielders were too wide. So if the batter manages to hit the ball straight down the ground, it will be 4. Big shot again, but it's a thick outside edge, and that is running away to the fence for 4. Another crucial boundary. This over, Shubho was looking good, but eventually these are just lucky runs. The batter seemed to be like he was intending to hit for a big one over long off for a maximum, but couldn't get the connection. Nevertheless, he will take 4 runs. 69 for 1. They have just lost 1 wicket. Big shot over the head of the bowler, and that's a maximum over the side screen. Another big blow, another big over. During the last 3 overs, it has been bizarre bowling and bizarre fielding display. They have given away too many runs, particularly those no balls. They were invaluable for the batters. Last ball of this over coming up. Quick single taken. Good fielding as well by the bowler. And 9 overs completed, 76 for 1. Changing the commentary box now. Alif Tasneem will be joining.
Thank you very much, Sahaf. After 9 overs, it's 76 for 1, and another single gets added to the card. It's 77, which brings back Syed Mustahid Hussain into the strike. So I was talking about Syed Mustahid Hussain, a very experienced campaigner, and is a part of LMS Bangladesh national team as well. As we all know, Last Man Stands World Cup is going to take place in Kenya, where 2003 World Cup has taken place in the same stadium. These amateur cricketers are going to perform for Bangladesh, and they're going to be the flag bearer of the country. And among all of them, Syed Mustahid Hussain, as the skipper of Bangladesh national LMS team. That's in the air. Oh, a missed opportunity for the fielder. He could have easily grabbed this one, but no, he has dropped it down. Well, Well, I was discussing about Syed Mustahid Hussain played 166 matches, highest among all the players who were playing in last man stands Bangladesh national team. 402 runs, average is 39.46. The strike rate is also marvelous, 179. We will get back to the discussion. The 10th over is done. After 10, it's 80 for 1, Czech Republic. It's Obaidullah Shubho for the next over, right arm fast bowler. It's 81 for 1, Czech Republic. They have got the start. Now they need to carry on this start and accelerate it as much as possible. And as long as ZTX Ridha and Syed Mustahid Hussain are out there in the middle, two of the explosive batters for Czech Republic, of course they would love to think that they are in the commanding position of the game now. It's a new way of playing cricket, last man stands. Commenced back in 2005, but that was an inside edge. The ball runs down to the deep fine leg. The keeper does well to cut this one off, and he does extremely well to save 3 runs for his team. Because when he ran after the ball, he had to put his glove off, which he didn't do initially. Eventually, he put his glove off for throwing the ball because keeping glove on his hand, he cannot throw the ball perfectly. That's clubbed downtown, right in front of the com box, and the ball races off to the fence for 4 runs. The fielder Zami tried his level best to stop this one, but it was very, very quick and quicker than his pace to reach the fence for 4 runs. And another success from the willow of ZTX Ridha. Zami was in the wideish long off position, not in the straightish long off, just where the commentary box is located. Oh yes, that's clubbed. That's absolutely belted out of the park. What a strike this was from ZTX Ridha. A lusty blow to finish things off in style. After 11, it's 93 for 1, Czech Republic. So the bowler is Khalid Masood. Bangladesh had a captain of their side whose name was Khalid Masood Pilot. That was a good delivery. He was coming from round the wicket to create that natural angle to the ball, from where the ball will go away from the right hander. Was talking about Syed Mustahid Hussain, one of the players of the LMS Bangladesh national cricket team. That's a lovely shot. And for this reason, he has been appointed as the captain of Bangladesh LMS national team. That was on the slot, and he took the full toll of it. And the 100 comes up as well with that lusty blow from the will of Syed Mustahid Hussain. Anything on the slot, he's gonna absolutely latch onto those. Oh, bottom edge could have dragged onto the sticks. 12 gone, it's 1 and 2 for 1. Czech Republic. So it's Jamirul Islam, one of the most economical bowlers of SPZ Boyz team. Just gave away 8 runs from his first 2 overs. Concedes a single immediately in his third over. From this stage, it seems like Czech Republic, they're heading towards a mammoth total. As long as Syed Mustahid Hussain and ZTX Hridoy are in the middle, of course they will be in the upper hand. But if they depart, especially if Syed Mustahid Hussain, he gets out or gets to his 50, he has to depart. So after that, who is going to take the responsibility? That's the big question. Inzamamul Haq is in the 11. Also, there is Hridoy Ahmed who can bat down the order. So, a lot of batting left. That's that has come from the middle part of the bat, and the ball has sailed over for sixer. This is lovely. This is outstanding from ZTX Ridoy. Overcompensating does Zamirul Islam, and he takes the full advantage of it. Comes down the pitch, punches it through the offside. They're coming back for the second one. This is marvelous. Both of them are very fast runners, even in this age. Syed Mustaid Hussain and ZTX Ridoy. They are running like a 20-year-old young cricketer. Got the splice of the bat, gone up in the air, fielder is coming, oh, just short of him. He tried his heart out, Zami. Nevertheless, didn't get to that one. Plays and misses. The 13th over comes to an end. After 13, it's on run 13 for 1, Czech Republic. Was looking for a big hike. ZTX Ridoy, but misses out on that occasion. The ball is running away to the fence, and once again the keeper is in business. MD Mortoja is the bowler, right arm off breaker for his first over in this game, coming from round the wicket. That's interesting. Most of the off spinners from SPZ side, they're coming from round the wicket. That's a cracking shot, but should find the fielder. It does. It's Khelbei Bangladesh presents Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by Prive Men and sponsored by Fine Drinking Water. We're coming to you live from Lake Puri Cricket Ground, and it's a lovely weather today. Not much of a heat as we had in the previous week. The players, it was a tough day for all the players in the previous week. They had to struggle a lot, but it's completely a favorable weather today. Tries to exert a lot of power, but gets the slice of the bat. He sliced it. Didn't really middle it. Just sliced it. Comes down the pitch. That has got wings on it. Flew well over the head of the fielders and flew for a 6. The 14th over ends in a very high note. After 14, it's 124 for 1 Czech Republic. Oh, once again he middles it. He times it. And the ball has got wings on it as well. This is marvelous hitting from ZTX Hriday. Well, that came from the meatiest part of the willow, and the ball has been lost as well. The umpire seems to be very busy today. Has to bring a lot of new balls. In fact, not new balls. Used and the semi-new balls in this phase of the innings when the innings is just about to be concluded. The death overs are on. It's 130 for 1 Czech Republic with that big 6. Once again, it's a full toss. Has gone a lot of height, but not enough distance. It's Syed Mustahid Hussain back on strike. Scored 32 from 18. He drills it downtown. Will find the fielder at long off. One of the most experienced campaigners, Syed Mustahid Hussain, is gonna play in the last man stands World Cup as well, which is coming up in the next month in Kenya, Nairobi. Alright, so the bowler is having some cramp, I reckon. Obaidullah Shubho. And he's signing off. Perhaps a new bowler will be introduced. The umpires are having a talk, and yes, the bowler has been changed. It's Khalid who has taken the ball. He has withdrawn himself, Obaidullah Shubho, from bowling. That was a wide delivery and has been slapped away for a boundary. Absolutely a poor delivery from Khalid. It was short. It was way outside the off. And what else do you expect when you offer this kind of a gift to a batter like ZTX Hriday? He's absolutely going to thrash you all the way for 4, and he has exactly done that. last ball of the 15th over has been swatted away. There's the fielder. Oh, he has saved. He has saved a sixer, although he couldn't grab onto that one. Nevertheless, he has exerted a great effort. Take a bow, Mr. Jami. You have saved 5 runs for your team. Right, so that single completes the 15th over as well. It's 137 for 1 Tech Republic, and for the first time there will be a change of voice in not for the first time, I beg your pardon, for the last time there will be a change in the voice. Sahaf Mahmood will be joining in.
137 for 1 after 15 overs. It's game on here. Tech Republic are completely dominating in the first innings. It is going to be a promising total. Both of the batters are well set and with a very good strike rate. Hridoy is on 40 of just 19 deliveries. Can you believe it? Maidul Islam has been introduced back. He has given away just 12 runs in his 2 overs. So Tech Republic, can they hit him also? No. Inside edge, the fine leg will pick up the ball. Just a single. So Maidul Islam, he has been bowling terrifically so far. He has given away 13 runs. It's his 3rd over. So in a match like this, which is turning out to be a very high scoring game, this type of bowler can play a very crucial role. Tech Republic, they are one of the dominating sides of this tournament. 3 of the players are participating for the World Cup. Last man stands. This tournament has been featuring for almost 20 years. It was commenced in 2005 and it has gained a lot of popularity. Makes room, straight down the ground. The fielder can't cut that off. So another crucial boundary. This time that has come from the bat of none other than Hridoy. He moves on to 45 runs. That's clever batting and very smart thinking. The long off fielder is pretty wide, so he decided to go downtown and executes his plan properly. Big shot once again. There's a big gap between the 2 fielders. Now is it running away for 4? Yes, it has. What an outstanding shot that is. 2 fours in a row. Moves on to 49 of just 22 balls. That is absolutely explosive hitting from Hridoy. The scoreboard moves on to 147 for 1. Slower delivery, good comeback from the bowler. Quick single taken and comfortably taken. That ends up the 16th over. It's 148 for 1. And with that quick single, Hridoy gets into his half century. That's a very well deserved half century. He has been brilliant all throughout the innings so far. And he's getting off now. He's receiving a standing ovation from his mates. So Inzamamul Haq, the skipper, will be joining. This is the second half century of this innings. And what a dominating first innings this has been already for Tech Republic. Take a ball. We have got 4 more overs remaining, 20 legal deliveries. What can they put on? Can they cross 200? We are about to find out. Murtaza back into the attack. He has been expensive. He has just bowled 1 over. He has given away 11 runs. Now he'll be bowling up against the new batter, Inzamamul Haq, the skipper. Tech Republic will be anticipating some more hard hittings later on in this innings. They have struck him in front. That was a big appeal. But no response from the umpire and leg by signal given. And Inzamamul Haq straight away, he went for a wild swing. Straight away looking for a 6 runs. Looked for a slog sweep again. This time Syed Mustahid. He's batting well, 34 of just 21 deliveries. But it has been a good start from Murtaza. Down the pitch. Couldn't get a very good connection. Should be just a single. It went towards third man region. And it has already been a very good over. He has given away just 2 runs of his first 3 deliveries. He's got 2 more deliveries left. He'll be anticipating a very good end. This time it's a wide. It's okay to give away a couple of wides, but they would definitely not want to give away 6 runs. But that has been smacked away for a maximum. As I was talking about giving away 6 runs, this ball was meant to be hit away for 6. It was very easily hit by the fielder. And what an end of this innings it is going to be. And that has come from the bat of the skipper, Inzamamul Haq. He's now 7 of just 3 balls. He's turning out to be a very promising finisher. Another 6 to finish of this over. What an over this is turning out to be. 17 overs completed, 163 for 1. And Alif Tasnim will be commentating throughout the last 3 overs.
Thank you very much, Sahaf. And it was a lovely shot from Syed Mustahid Hussain. And I just love the way they have played. Very much calculative. One batter held the one end, another one. He became explosive. And right now, these 2 batters are from Last Man Stands Bangladesh World Cup team. Inzamamul Haq and of course Syed Mustahid Hussain. A fast bowling all-rounder, Inzamam, is also the skipper of Czech Republic. Middle order batter, right arm fast bowler, has played 171 matches in LMS, which is humongous and most in numbers among all the players who are playing in LMS national team. In fact, this national team scored 342 runs, averaging 29 and the strike rate is 196. That's also the most among all the batters in the Bangladesh national team. LMS national team has 157 wickets under his belt as well, averaging 24 in terms of bowling. Inzamamul Haq, absolutely a gem of a player. That was a lovely delivery. Was looking for that block hole zone, pitches it up, and for that reason, Inzamam fails to get the adequate connection. Once again, a very good delivery. Jamirul Islam in his ultimate over, trying to variate his bowling as much as possible. It's 165 for 1. Czech Republic. That is a lovely shot in the gap as well, and that will fetch 4 runs beside the name of Syed Mustahid Hussain. He moves on to 40 now, 40 from 25 deliveries. And as we were discussing about Last Man Stands World Cup, which is going to take place in the next month in Kenya, can be played in the stadium where 2003 World Cup took place. That's gone down the leg and has been signaled as a wide. Rasul Islam Nafis has been a very busy guy today. Had to extend his arms so many times. He had his exercise as well through extending his arms. That's gone straight up in the air. Well, where is this going? Well over the head of every fielder, and that's into the lake which is next to the Lake Puri cricket ground. Eighteenth over is done and dusted, and Czech Republic, they are heading towards an absolutely mammoth total. It's 176 for 1. Leading edge, the ball went straight up in the air, but eventually landing safely. The thin edges are always safe in LMS. It's because you will not see any fielder inside the 30-yard ring. Usually, conventionally, no fielders are deployed, but for some special cases, the skippers, they love deploying fielders inside the ring. Outside edge, the ball runs down to the short third. So 2 of the national players who are playing for LMS World Cup are in the middle, Syed Mustahid Hussain and Inzamamul Haq, And even Syed Mustad Hussain is on the verge of his 50. The national captain of LMS national team. That's a powerful strike, but that's gonna land shortly. $179 for one, Czech Republic. Just got the toe part of the bat. 19th over gets completed. It's 180 for one. So it's Maidul Islam for the ultimate over, and he stops it well in the first game. The umpire Mushfiq Nitol has been hurt due to a straight back drive, which straight away hit his legs. That slapped away and well over the fielder at deep point. That's another sixer. And it's from the will of Syed Mustahid Hussain, which means he has to go back to the hut. And this has been a rule of last man stands cricket, that if a batter scores 50, then he has to depart. And for that reason, Syed Mustahid Hussain is going back to the pavilion. The new batter is Okatul Islam, right arm fast bowler. He loves the swing. He loves to swing the new ball. As long as the shine is on, has some responsibilities with the bat in hand as well. And interestingly, Czech Republic has lost only one wicket. ZTX Ridoy and was looking for a scoop but doesn't quite get hold of it. Inzamamul Haq. So the ultimate delivery of this innings is coming up. He swings it hard. He swings it in the gap. And he gets a boundary. What a way to finish things off. And it's a mammoth total. It is absolutely a colossal total, considering the pitch and the opponent. Czech Republic, they scored 192 from their 20 overs, which means SPZ Boyz, their target will be 193. And it's gonna be a cliffhanger here at Lake Puri Cricket Ground. We will be hoping for a nail biter. Let's see what happens. Stay with us. We will be right back with a run chase.
Hello and welcome back. The players and the umpires have made their way into the middle for the second innings, and we are almost about to kick off the second innings. And it has been a terrific batting display from Czech Republic. They have been up to the mark right from the start, and it is 193, the target for SPZ Boyz. They need to show something remarkable to chase that down. And also, they will be hoping for some blunders in the bowling and fielding. We can see 4 players are there in the offside and only 2 players in the leg side. There is a deep square leg and a long on. So the batters can dominate this innings by attacking and targeting the leg side. Here we go. Single to start off the innings. As you have seen that Czech Republic, they started off slow as well. They were 30 for 1 after 5 overs. Afterwards, they have started attacking, and they have started attacking mammothly. There were massive 6s, 4s, and all those stuffs. One thing that is going to help out the batters is that the boundaries here are quite short. So if you go for a big one and time properly, it is very likely that you are going to get a maximum. 2 runs of the first 2 deliveries. Talking about the first innings, the bowling from SPZ Boyz wasn't good at all. They have given away so many extra runs. They have bowled plenty of no balls. The line and length wasn't good at all. Most of the deliveries were on the slot and was meant to be hit away. What a good delivery that is, right on the money. The batter couldn't connect the bat with the ball. And with just 97 balls in hand, chasing down more than 190 is almost impossible. Oh, there is a little bit of mix-up, and that's a very good fielding setup. We can see that there is a fielder inside the 30-yard circle. He has eventually stopped the ball from going deeper into the field, and ultimately 2 dot balls in a row. Chasing a huge target, dot balls put a lot of pressure to the batting side. Last ball of this over coming up. Republic has been terrific so far with the ball as well. Didn't time that at all. So just 2 of the first over. It's 2 without lost. Two without lost after the first over. We have got Arifur Rahman into the attack. He is a left arm spinner against 2 right-handers. It's very crucial. Hit that straight down the ground. Long on will collect the ball and will just be a single. It's a good change the bowling. Pace from one end, spin from the other. That's a good combination. So after showing a terrific batting display, the bowling mindset has been amazing so far. Swings that one but misses that one completely. That was a little bit of turn as well. So it's a very slow start. Khaled Masood and Fuad bin Sajjad are the batters in the middle. Cuts that one away. The fielder collects the ball. In the meantime, they have rotated the strike. With two more deliveries to be bowled, this has already turned out to be another good over. Another swing, goes for the slog sweep but couldn't get the connection at all. And the ball misses the stumps just by an inch. That's amazing bowling. Maintaining the wicket corridor is a crucial thing, particularly early on in these innings. The batters cannot get the rhythm. Uses his feet and finds the gap. And that's the first boundary of the innings. A very important boundary while chasing a huge target. 2 overs completed, 8 without lost. Aukatul Islam is back into the attack. He has given away just 2 runs. His lines and lengths has been superb. Cuts that one away and finds the gap. 2 is the call. The batters are running hard and they are going for the couple of runs. Throw is into the keeper's end and they have got that run comfortably. That was a direct hit, I suppose. There was a slight appeal by the wicketkeeper, but no response from the leg umpire. 2 runs to start off this over. There is a short cover in position, just trying to block easy singles. The batters, if they try to go inside out, that will be a risky shot, but if they're able to get that, they're surely going to get a boundary. And they can also look to go straight down the ground. And also, there is no deep mid wicket, so lots of big hitting opportunities. Big hit lands right in the middle of those 2 fielders, so he was lucky in this case and just a single in the end. Middling the ball is the most crucial thing while chasing big targets. 4 players on the offside are on the boundaries. That's a pitch, but that lands short of the fielder. Just a single. Turning out to be a very good over again for Czech Republic. The run rate is too slow and the batters are on a massive pressure early on in this innings. Aukatul Islam with the 4th delivery of this over. Gets across the pitch, goes for the big one, and will that be taken? No, that one is dropped, and that has probably hit the boundary also. That should have been taken. That was an easy chance. A straightforward catch, but there was poor effort into the field. Plus, of course, 4 runs have been gifted away. So that's the second 4 of this innings. And in the first innings as well, we have seen some terrible fielding efforts. So Czech Republic will definitely not try to repeat the same thing. Yes, it is a big target to chase, but they need to make sure that they'll try to restrict it comfortably and with ease. Straight down the ground. But the mid-off will collect the ball. Long off my bed. 3 overs completed, 17 without loss. Waqatul Islam has been expensive in his second over. He has given away 9 runs and it's 17 without loss after 3 overs. The run rate isn't still quite what they are looking for. Quicker delivery. So 3.1 overs, 17 without loss, and now you'll be hearing the voice of Alif Tasneem.
Thank you very much. Well, it's Arifur Rahman Nabid, and the reason I have rushed in the com box, it's because he was the number 1 bowler of the LMS World Ranking. Arifur Rahman Nabid, one of the perks of Bangladesh national last man stands team, is going to play the LMS World Cup, which is going to take place in Kenya, and he is going to be one of the key factors for the Bangladesh team for sure. The team Bangladesh has got a great bunch of players, and 3 of them are playing for Czech Republic in this game. Arifur Rahman Nabid, Inzamamul Haq, and the skipper of the LMS Bangladesh team, Syed Mustahid Hussain. He's an absolutely devastating batter, Syed Mustahid. Inzamam is an all-rounder, and Arifur Rahman Nabid, the left-arm orthodox bowler. I was watching one of the interviews of Navid recently about LMS, and he stated that he doesn't bother about the wicket. He just loves to restrict the batter from playing shots. He doesn't want to be hit away. He just loves sticking to the basic. That's edged away, and edged away fine for 4 runs. Fortunate runs, but of course they'll take it as a gift. SPZ Boyz, Khalid Masood and Fuad bin Sajjad. The openers are out there in the middle. The ultimate delivery of the 4th over is coming up. That's driven through the covers. A single to complete the 4th. After 4, it's 27 for none. Right, so Inzamamul Haq, the skipper of Czech Republic, as I was mentioning, he is one of the parts of the LMS Bangladesh team as well, and he is into the attack for his first over. Right-arm medium pace bowler and a solid middle order batter. Has a lot of experience of playing last man stands cricket. Played so many matches. 171, which is most in numbers among all the players of last man stands Bangladesh national team. Scored 300 and in fact 3000 and 124 runs, averaging 29.92, but the strike rate is ferocious, and that's also the highest among the whole team. It's 196.86. Has 157 wickets under his belt as well in Zamamul Haq, and that's also highest among the whole team. But this time it's belted, but straight down the throat of the fielder at long on. The first blood has been drawn, and that's been drawn by the skipper in Zamamul Haq. That was on the slot, it was there to be hit, but Khalid Masood mishits, and the miscued shot went straight down the throat of the fielder at long on. So the first wicket falls down. It's 29 for 1.
"29 for 1, SPZ Boyz lost their first wicket, and it's none other than the skipper in Zamamul Haq getting the first breakthrough. That was a stunning delivery, that was a change in pace. So, though that was on the slot, it was meant to be, it was intentional. The batter mistimes the ball, so it was straight down the throat of the long on fielder. Inzamam getting a breakthrough in his very first over. He's a terrific all-rounder, and he's about to play for Bangladesh national LMS cricket team. Driven towards cover for a single. New man in the crease now is Rakib Hassan Rabbi. He gets himself off the mark of the very first delivery that he faced. And last ball of this over coming up. Big hit. That's high, and oh, that's dropped. Can you believe it? And they're going for the couple. Now, is there a mix up? No, that wasn't a very good throw as well. So in the end, it was a dropped catch, and plus, of course, they have given away 2 more runs. So 5 overs completed, 32 for 1. Inzamam was almost getting his second wicket. He has bowled terrifically in his first over. His accuracy is superb. His line and lengths are absolutely perfect. And we have got another left armour introduced into the attack. And there is an interesting fact that I want to share, is that Czech Republic, they were 30 for 1 after 5 overs. SPZ Boyz, on the other hand, they are 32 for 1 after 5 overs. So they are ahead. But that is the time when Czech Republic started hammering. And there were some poor deliveries offered to them. Some wides and no balls, and some easy deliveries that was put away for 6. That was on the legs, and that has been swept away for 4. Not a good start of this over. Abdur Rahman is into the attack. and deep square leg, has no chance to stop that one. That was a clever shot, I must say. Easily put that one away for 4. The captain is not happy. Sweep that one again. Now, is it in the gap? No, it's not. The outfield is pretty slow, and the fielder there, unfortunately, he slept. Nonetheless, it's just a single. Rakib Hassan Rabbi, he's a great sweeper of the ball, I must say. On strike now is Fuad bin Sajjad. He's been batting slow. Big shot! Huge shot! That's out of the ground. That's maximum. And a very crucial hit at this stage of the game. And it's high time to accelerate the scoreboard. They need a lot more of those 4s and 6s now. Chasing a huge total. As we can see, 150 more needed of 72 balls. They cannot afford to waste too many deliveries. Singles and doubles are not enough at this stage of the game. That's the perfect time to accelerate, and it seems like the batters are targeting Abdur Rahman. He has already been quite expensive. He has given away 11 runs of his first 3 deliveries. 2 more balls remaining in this over. That was a quicker one. On the pads. Tuck that one away. The keeper will pick that one up and should just be a single. 1 more delivery remaining in this over. It will be Rabbi on strike. This is turning out to be a great over for SPZ Boyz. The over they're looking for a long time. Good delivery, a quicker one to end this over. 6 overs completed, it's 44 for 1. Right arm off break bowler into the attack. And it's Faiz Morshed. Single to start off this over. They had a great previous over. There is a huge gap between. Down the wicket, straight down the ground, and that's out of the ground. That's into the leg. That's maximum. What a blow that is. This time from the bat of Rakib Hassan Rabbi. My goodness. Straight back over the bowler's head for a maximum. In this match, there has been too many sixes. Too many times it has happened that the bowler has bowled in a very poor line and has been punished. And there has been numerous number of occasions when the ball went to the leg for a maximum. It's a very welcome boundary. Again, from the bat of Rakib Hassan Rabbi. He has hit a 4 already. This time it's a 6, and it's a massive one. So it's good to see that SPZ Boyz are also accelerating the scoreboard, and it is turning out to be a very thrilling match ahead. Down the wicket again. Outside edge. Now is it running away? Yes, it has run away for 4 more runs. Cheeky but effective. He was looking for another big shot. Perhaps he was looking for the gap between the deep extra cover and long off region. But these are lucky boundaries. Hits that one hard, but couldn't time that pretty well. Straight to deep mid wicket, just a single. Another big over this is turning out to be. 12 runs already coming out of that. Slower delivery. Punched that one towards long off for a single. 7 overs completed. It's 57 for 1. And in the commentary box, Alif Tasnim is joining.
Thank you very much, Sahaf. After 7 overs, it's 57 for 1. SPZ Boyz. They're fighting hard against Czech Republic, as this is the second game and the sun is out eventually. So the wicket looks to be dry in this point in time, and they're just extracting that advantage from the wicket. It's Imdi Abdul Rahman, the left-arm orthodox spinner, that's pumped downtown and pumped for a boundary straight down the ground, straight as an arrow as well. This is class. This is pure class from Fuad bin Sajjad. He loves playing shots. He loves hitting the ball hard. And he has hit that very, very well. It's 62 for 1. SPZ Boyz. Fuad bin Sajjad goes again and goes over the head of the fielder. This is carnage. This is absolute carnage. Abdul Rahman will be under the cosh now, and the skipper of Czech Republic, Inzamamul Haq, seems very, very frustrated. And he should be, because that was absolutely a half volley on the slot for Fuad bin Sajjad, and he's someone like who's not gonna miss out on those occasions. That's clubbed away. Was uppish for a while. This is good thinking. This is very good thinking from Fuad bin Sajjad. A single followed by a 6, and nicely dabbed away towards deep third. Another single gets added to the card. call is for the two. That's straight to the fielder, but they stopped eventually from taking the double, and that was a wise decision because otherwise it would have been an absolute harakiri. Eighth over gone after 8. It's 71 for 1. SPZ Boyz. Right, so it's Syed Mustahid Hussain, the experienced campaigner. The skipper, I was speaking about him, that he's the captain of Bangladesh national last man stands team. Right, so perhaps the next delivery is going to be a wide one because... Oh, absolutely beats him all ends up. A peach of a delivery from Syed Mustahid Hussain. The skipper in Jamam was indicating Syed Mustahid to go for a wide one, but he just went past the outside edge. Was looking to hit it hard, but doesn't quite find the middling. It's 73 for 1. SPZ Boyz. The skipper Fuad bin Sajjad is leading his team in this run chase, and they're giving a very strong fight against Czech Republic. It's 74 for 1. SPZ Boyz. And the ultimate delivery of the 9th over that's been dragged away, but should be a single. So 9 gone. It's 75 for 1. That's in there, and out of the arc of Inzamamul Haq, that sailed over for a 6. Well, the timing on that occasion, it was absolutely exquisite. He didn't try to overhit it, just timed it, and the ball sailed over. It's 81 for 1, SPZ Boyz. Dragged away into the onside in between two fielders. Alright, welcome back everyone. We're extremely sorry for the technical issues. After 10 overs, it's 91 for 1. And the end has been changed. It's Mohammad Inzamamul Haq. Pakistan had a player whose name was Inzamamul Haq. Was the skipper of Pakistan national cricket team as well. On the paths, just clips it away. It's 93 for 1. SPZ Boyz after 10.2 overs. That's driven away into the onside. Another single will be added to the card. Looks to scoop it. Just manages to get over the head of the keeper. Doesn't quite get the middle part of the bat. Does Fuad bin Sajjad. As I was discussing, Inzamamul Haq is one of the players of Last Man Stands Bangladesh national team. We will get back to that discussion after 11 overs. It's 95 for 1. That's cut away. Straight to deep backward point. Arifur Rahman Nabid. He is also a star performer. Was the number 1 bowler in the LMS world ranking. It's 96 for 1. SPZ Boyz. That one kept a little low. Fuad bin Sajjad is extremely grumpy with himself that he missed out this one. It's 96 for 1 after 11.2. just lets this one go. Does Fuad bin Sajjad? That's clubbed away and clubbed away for a boundary. That was a great strike from Fuad bin Sajjad. He missed out on the previous occasion, but this time connects really well, and the ball goes all along the carpet for 4 runs. He nicely picked out the gap, does Fuad. Picked it up, picked it downtown, and that's gone many a miles. Well, another ball has been lost, and this is the 50 for Fuad bin Sajjad. Captain's knock. He's going back to the dugout as per the rule of LMS cricket. A batter cannot bat after hitting the 50, so he has to depart, and he departs scoring 51. It's 106 for 1. SPZ Boyz. So the champion customer, Arifur Rahman Nabid, has been brought back into the attack. It's 106 for 1. SPZ Boyz. That was wide of the crease, edged away and edged away for 4. Streaky from Rakib Hassan Rabbi, but of course he'll take it as a gift, and now he has moved on to 42, just 8 short of his 50. And if he gets to his 50, then he also has to retire. So it will be a concern for SPZ Boyz that how 2 new batters will be dealing with this scoreboard pressure. They still need 83 runs from the last 38 deliveries. Absolutely not a cakewalk, although they have got so many wickets left. It's a new way of playing cricket. Last man stands commenced back in 2005 in England, and currently more than 2.5 lakh players are playing in this platform. That's tapped away towards deep third. Good work in the deep by the fielder, and the outfield is not quick enough as well. The height of the crosses are not even. 13 gone, it's 114 for 1. That was a little upish, but lands safely. It's 115 for 1. SPZ Boyz. That slapped away. Lot of work to be done for Arifur Rahman Nawed, and he does exceedingly well. Already has dropped the catch, but he's compensating right now. Mustahid just pitches it up. The skipper of Last Man Stands Bangladesh national team, Syed Mustahid Hussain. $118 for 1. SPZ Boyz. It's Syed Mustahid Hussain, the distractive Syed Mustahid Hussain, has a very bright record in Last Man Stands Bangladesh. Inside edge, chopped onto the pads. After 14, it's 118 for 1. SPZ Boyz. 119 for one. SPZ Boyz. Once again, the champion customer has come into the attack. Arifur Rahman Nabid. They're coming back for the second one. This can be risky. There's a direct hit. But the batter was safely home. That's clubbed. That's massive. He has blazed this over cow corner for a pick six. This is marvelous batting from the batters of SPZ Boyz. They know what the scoreboard is demanding and they're just playing according to that demand. That's clubbed away. And they're coming back for the second. This is sweet piece of running between the wickets. Both of them are very quick. And the communication and the coordination is also very, very fine. 15 gone. It's 130 for one. That's driven away through the offside. Another single will get added to the cards. So it's Inzamamul Haq, the skipper of Czech Republic, has been playing LMS for a long, long time. That's a delicate touch. Should just be a single. So Last Man Stands is organizing an LMS World Cup, which is going to take place in Kenya in the next month. Last Man Stands Bangladesh team is practicing hard at Sheikh Jamal Thanmondi Club Cricket Academy for the World Cup preparation. Three players from Czech Republic are the parts of LMS Bangladesh national team. Arifur Rahman Nabit, Inzamamul Haq and Syed Mustahid Hussain. In fact, Syed Mustahid Hussain is the skipper of the side. Bowled him! Eventually a breakthrough, and it's been given by the skipper Inzamamul Haq. That was a low full toss. That was very, very low. The batter took a step forward to hit this one away, but he misses the line. And you miss, I hit. The second blood has been drawn. 2 wickets for Inzamam. It's 134 for 2. It's Jaminul Islam is the new batter. Gets off the mark straight away with a single. So the 16th over is done. After 16, it's 135 for 2 SPZ Boyz. And there will be a change in the comm box. Saf Mahmood will be joining in.
It is still possible. 51 needed of just 15 balls. So we can say that Czech Republic is quite ahead of SPZ Boyz right now. Now all they need to do is to maintain the right lines and lengths. Especially, they cannot afford to put on loose deliveries. Two new batters are in the crease now, both under immense pressure. Jamirul Islam on strike. Up against Okatul Islam, he has bowled the first 2 overs of this innings. He has been very economical so far. His lines and lengths has been superb. He has been introduced to bowl the last 2 overs. Hits that one hard. Couldn't find the gap. Still they're looking for 2. Oh no, the batter has slipped. The batter has slipped. So just a single to start off the 18th over. It would have been really close if they went for the second run. Straight down the ground. Now where has it gone? Into the hands. What a brilliant catch. A running forward catch. It's never easy. And they're going for the second run and he has made it. So it's a double play, but nonetheless, it's a caught out. And it's an excellent catch in the deep. The fielders has the fielders have been sloppy all throughout the day, but this catch, it has been absolutely superb. And SPZ Boyz, they have no other way. They have to go down the ground. They have to hit every single delivery. And they still have got 4 more wickets remaining, but 6 and 4 are the only way now. Czech Republic, on the other hand, they have been superb all throughout this match with the bat and with the ball. The frontline bowlers, Okatul Islam, he has been superb. The captain himself, Inzamamul Haq, bringing crucial wickets for his team. The fielding effort has been superb later in the innings. Chasing 193 is never easy. So we must give credit to the batting side now as well, as they're trying their best to achieve that total, what they're looking for. You've got new men in the crease now. Maidul Islam is now on strike. Okatul Islam with his third delivery. Yorker. Oh, what a brilliant delivery that is. Absolutely superb. That was completely unplayable. And my goodness, this type of bowlers are needed in the depth overs. These are unplayable Yorkers. Look at his economy. Look at his bowling. 2.3 overs, given away just 12 runs and picks up 1 wicket. Another wicket, Yorker. 2 Yorkers in a row. And on this occasion, it has hit the stumps. You miss, I hit. 2 wickets in this over. And surely now, SPZ Boyz are on the verge of defeat. Now let's see how far SPZ Boyz can go, as we have only got 12 balls remaining in this innings. They still require 50 runs. Another Yorker. Can you believe it? There's just superb bowling. 3 Yorkers in a row. That's just mind-blowing. The accuracy is superb. It's brilliant. 18 overs completed. 144 for 5. Right, the skipper is into the attack. Big shot. And that's going to be straight to the long on fielder. It is straight to the long on fielder. So it's a straightforward catch. And SPZ Boyz have lost another wicket. They have lost 3 wickets in the last 6 deliveries. And they were just able to score only 1 run. The skipper gets his 2nd wicket. His bowling has been superb as well, given away just 14 runs in his 3 overs. And it's been an absolute all-round performance from the skipper. He is proving himself superbly. He's proving himself as the key player for Bangladesh LMS cricket team. Rakib Hassan Rabbi is the new man in the crease now. Guides that one. There is no man into the deep, so it will run away for 4. Boundary after a long time. This is the 2nd match of the day, and in both of these games there has been a huge total. 148 for 6 on the board. Now we can see here the surface is quite green. There's an appeal from the bowler. The ball is running away, and it has hit the fence for 4 runs. So 2 boundaries in a row. .41 needed of 7 balls. As you can see, the outfield is very slow. There are dense grass all around the park. Flicked away. There is a protection in the deep. The sweeper picks up, and a single. Rakib Hassan Rabbi comes back to the crease. He is 60 of 29 balls. Just a solid push. Should be just a single. 19 overs completed, 154 for 6. Last over coming up, 39 needed of 5 balls. Now, early on in this match, we have talked about a rule which is exclusively made for LMS, is that when a batter reaches 50-run mark, he has to leave the crease. But he can definitely come back into the crease, as Rakib Hassan Rabbi did. Down the leg side, easy wide. They are looking for a single as well, and that should be a run out. Yes, it's a very comfortable run out. And what are they doing? What are they looking for? Are they trying to keep any hope alive? They've eventually just thrown a wicket away. So SPZ Boyz lose another wicket of the very first ball of the over. It wasn't counted as a delivery, by the way, as it is a wide. So the last man is on strike. He's got no runner. He can only run a couple, a 4 and a 6. Bowled him. That's the end of the innings. Cleaned him up to end this game. That's terrific batting and bowling display from the Czech Republic, and they have been absolute superb. They have been top of SPZ Boyz all throughout this match, and they have proven themselves as the best team of this game. And so far they have been absolutely superb, and that's the end of this game. They have won this match by 37 runs. It's a very comprehensive win, and it's a pleasure to broadcast you this tournament and this game in particular. So that's all we got today from the commentary box. We'll be seeing you soon in the next match, which will be arrived shortly.